G'day, I'm Wazza, and today we're going to put some American hunting boomerangs to the test. Recently I purchased 3 hunting boomerangs from Throwsticks.com. They have 8 models all up and they're made of polycarbonate, which is very hard and fairly light sort of substance. I got 3 because I'm a left-hander and they have 3 models available for left-handers. I have bought them to compare them against mine. Now I'm going to be testing them as a rabbit hunting boomerang, so they'll have their own qualities for different types of hunting, but I want to find out the one that suits my sort of hunting the best, which is rabbit hunting. The boomerangs that I'll be testing will be mine, this one which is called the Kimberley Stinger, this one here which is called the Carly. Now I know that will be pronounced wrong for a lot of you people, so I'll put the spelling up on the screen. And this one is the Wedge War Club, which technically isn't a boomerang or a hunting boomerang, but it is a multi-tool and it's a throw stick of sorts. So it'll be interesting to test that out. It's a fairly new model and I'm keen to give that a throw and find out what it does. So I'll be putting these boomerangs to 5 tests. I'll set up the range behind me and we'll get into it. I do a few wild throws here at the start, but it's good to see what potential these throw sticks actually have before we get into the testing. I'll be aiming just probably left of the signs, give you some sort of a gauge of my accuracy. Well, it's somewhere over there. Okay, just to give these a bit of a grace, there is a different way to throw each throw stick, so accuracy is kind of in the hand of the experienced thrower of that particular model. So it's going to be interesting to see what this does, because I'm going to throw this against the recommendations of how you throw this. They're a little bit different, so I'm just going to throw it a traditional hunting boomerang style. Okay, traditional long range throwing hunting boomerang, so let's try this. Well, that was good. So tests 1 and 2, speed and distance. These are averages, so measuring them really in the last 10 or 20 meters of their flight is they're going really slow. So you bring that into the average and that brings the average speed right down. If you measured the first, I'd say 20 meters or 30 meters, you would have a much more favorable kilometers per hour on each throw stick. Okay, might have got it to 50. Right. Very nice. Let's go get them. Test 3 and 4, lift or aeroplaning and accuracy. So my hunting boomerang, the lift is not very good, doesn't seem to carry through very well, but it does go very straight, and that's pretty good for short range hunting. And the Kimberley Stinger, It carries for a long time, the lift is very good, but it doesn't carry through all the way to the finish. It veers off to the left for the last probably 15 metres or so, but it does make it for about 60 metres. Now the wedge war club is very good, it carries a long way and it lasts a long time going straight. So the lift is excellent and the direction or the accuracy is good. And now the Carly just seems to keep going on and on for a long time, and it goes dead straight almost the whole way. So it's a very good long distance throwing stick. And finally 5, suitability for rabbit hunting or rabbit huntability. Now for the ultimate test is to try it out on a moving target, because that's the type of hunting that I'll be doing. I want to test this out on something that's going to replicate a rabbit, and this is the best I could come up with, a 20 litre drum with a rabbit painted on the side of it. I'm going to be attaching a rope to the handle, and then that rope is going to be attached to a push bike, which I'll have an assistant riding for me, and they will take off at any time I give the signal, and then when that happens I will then time the distance it takes for me to raise the boomerang up and let it go, and then for it to get to the target. Now the target's going to be 10 metres away by the time it goes past me, and I will see which one is the fastest projectile to get there, and it's going to be pretty interesting to find out. Now I've put in all my throws here to give you an idea of how long it takes to get used to each throw stick as it goes along, because it's unrealistic just to have me showing you that I hit it every single time. Start off with my own boomerang here, and now I'm going to the Kimberley Stinger. Very versatile. This is so good to throw. Very easy to hit that. That was my second shot. No worries at all. Right, well, it packs a punch. So, cracked open that old oil drum there. Even though it's not a very heavy boomerang really, like, I don't know what it weighs, but it's lighter than my wooden one, I'm pretty sure. So, and that's, yeah, a direct hit. So I'm happy with it so far. And now onto the Carly. It was noticeably slower for me to pull that back and then throw it forward. And it was actually easy for it to trip up on grass in the front. I should have actually mowed grass out of the way in the front, because I clipped it a couple of times. Even here I hit the ground first before I hit the target, but it's okay to do that. Now the wedge war club, very different to throw again. Took me a few throws to finally sort of get into the swing of it. And if you notice, each time I throw it, my body is getting positioned a bit better every time. It becomes more of a unit as I throw. So by now I'm getting good at it, and then finally get a good shot off just here. Well, I caught that rabbit right on one of his ears. Let's see, where is it? There we go. So I must have hit it on one of the points. Might have been that one. Probably actually like that. So yeah, it goes good too. So just to recap and give you an overview of these hunting boomerangs from Throwsticks.com. I think they're really good. I think they all fly well. I think they all have their application in specific areas. But as far as the winner it goes, I would like to choose and take with me the Kimberley Stinger. It's just seems to be easier for me to handle and get off the mark quicker. It's a little bit lighter than the other two, and that makes it easier on my shoulder at the end of the day if I've done a few dozen throws. So if the other boomerangs on Throwsticks.com website are just as good as these ones have been, well, I highly recommend them. They're accurate and they're long range, so they're going to perform. They don't all suit rabbits, that's for sure, but I know that the many game that they do suit, and you could probably take down quite a big animal with them. And even if you're not going to be hunting, they'd be quite good just for fun and throwing across fields and stuff like that. So these are the best hunting boomerangs that I have found so far across the world. I'm sure I don't know them all, but you're going to be hard-pressed to find something that can perform better than these ones. Now for the next episode of Waz's Boomerang Adventures, I will be taking out this Kimberley Stinger. It's going to be tested on rabbits for real. I'm going to be throwing this first. I'll carry 2 boomerangs on me. I'll carry my own hunting boomerang as a backup after I throw this one. So this will get the first shot off at the rabbits, and if I miss, or if it's I can get another chance to have another shot, I'll throw my own boomerang following this one. Now, it's going to be an exciting episode, so stick around for that, and I'll catch you later.